Hey guys, I'm Marisa, and today I'll guide you Shiratori Teien, Shiratori Garden and Park, and this is actually Shiratori Temple, Horyuji Temple. I came here by train, but this area has a lot of Japanese traditional things. Like, do you remember Atsuta Jingu? Actually, it's really close to here, and this is the Shiratori Horyuji Temple. So before going to the garden, let's see. This is Kongo Gishido. Here. Let's get inside. It's so quiet today. And this is called Nadeishi. You can touch it. This is like an old era, like oyakata hold this stone, and he trained his legs and his backbone. So if you touch this stone, you can be strong. It's small wrestlers area, like yokozuna. Here, you need to wash your hands here before entering the temple and shrine. Kobodo. Shiratori Garden is a Japanese stroll garden, and there is information in English and also in Chinese. The Shiratori Garden is a Japanese stroll garden where the visitor follows a path around the garden to see carefully composed landscapes. The size of the compound is about 3.7 hectares, which is one of the biggest traditional Japanese gardens in Nagoya. The strolling type Japanese garden displays under the theme of the story of the traveling water. From the birthplace, the water flows to the Kiso River, all the way to the ocean. Its scenery in this garden was created based on the topography of the central area of Japan. You will enjoy seeing the artificial miniature mound of Mount Ontake, the floor of the Kiso River, and the pond of the Ise Bay. So it opens 9 to 5 p.m. Last entry is 4:30. It closed on every Monday, so be careful. And admission price is 300 yen for adult. It's not so expensive, I think. This is a Shiratori Garden, and you can ask English brochure. There is a Japanese carp. Maybe they want food here. They are opening their mouths. So cute. It's so peaceful. Listen to the sound of water. We cannot see Japanese garden without this Japanese carp. It's so huge though. They are white one too. The Shio-iri no Niwa is designed to enjoy the change in scenery caused by the ebb and the flow of the tides. Two types of expression are portrayed in the scenery of Shio-iri. One scene is a quietly repeating movement caused by the tides, and the other scene is a rocky stretch with pounding waves formed by the splashing fountain water. This is the park, and you can see there is a robot. It depends on season, but you can see beautiful flowers like this. This is Roji. It's Chate. It's tea ceremony room, but closed today to the general public. Now, I'm pretty in the deepest part of SHIROTORI garden. There is still Otaki and Takemi Azumiya. Azuma is this one. So let's go this way. We can feel really nature. I feel, healthy. Oh, look at that. Here is really like a mountain. In the mountain. This is like, the Lord by stones. Oh, that's so nice. You can see the little waterfalls. This is the Otaki, the scenery of the waterfall. The rain that falls on Mount Otake goes deep under the mountain and becomes a riverbed water, which constantly wells up from between the rocks and eventually explores into a gigantic waterfall. The chilly air of the deep coniferous forests surrounding the waterfall represents the atmosphere of the deep mountains. Let's touch the water. Is it cold? Wow. It's not too cold. Yeah, it's not too cold. These are bamboos. Over there is good to take pictures. It looks like you stand up in the bamboos. So go through the bamboo forest. Oh, it's so huge. Suikinkutsu Water Hub and Shiomi Azumaya. Suikinkutsu, and it's hard to read, but Suikinkutsu is a contrivance which makes a strange, beautiful sound by the echo of a drop falling from a little hole made on the bottom of the jar, like this. So this part is here, and it's gonna be like so you can hear the sound and it's beautiful. And Suikinkutsu in this garden in front of the Chozubachi, 3 tokoname earthenware jugs, big one and medium one and small one, were buried. Maybe we can hear the noise. So, this is Yuhinte, and there is also the restroom. I think that is the best spot to take pictures. That statue is called Miyano Watashi. This scenery is reproduction of the Miyano Shuku station post, which was once a very flourishing staging post on the Tokaido highway, with an abundance of inns for tourists and visitors. This area is Seiyutei, and Senno Rikyu, the founder and grandmaster of Japanese tea ceremony, once described the ideal tea garden, quoting an old tanka poem about a rather secluded path with leaves scattered along the way, proceeding towards a temple deep within a mountain area. This Seiyutei tea garden observes this traditional idea. This tea garden is defined by 2 small wooden gates, an outer gate and an inner gate. SHIROTORI. And you can eat like good Japanese sweets and foods here. I'm a little bit hungry, so I ordered something. And on the way to go back, there is a bus. You can take a bus stop over there. So you can take the bus from here to the Kanayama station, or we can take the subway. And it takes just like 10 minutes walk from the SHIROTORI garden to the Jingunishi station. But still, you know, the bus comes maybe like 4 times an hour, so it's not so inconvenient, but I like to take subway. Did you enjoy the Japanese garden in Nagoya? So see ya!